This screencast shows you how to find the greatest common factor of two numbers. So what we want to do first is break it down into prime factors. So 15 is actually 3 times 5. Those are both prime, so we're done. 24 is 6 times 4. And then we can break that down into 3 times 2 and 4 down into 2 times 2. And then 2 and 3 are prime, so all those are prime. Now we want to find the common factors that they have. So they both have 3 in common, and that is all. So the greatest common factor, or GCF, of 15 and 24 is 3. So here we have 216 and 36. So first I'm going to break down 36. I'm going to say, okay, 6 times 6 is 36. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 2 is 6. So those are all prime numbers, so we can leave that how it is. Now 216, kind of a big number. If you don't know the specialty behind it, then you have to kind of look at it and say, okay, I know it's even. So if I divide by 2, I get 108. And then that's also even, so if I divide by 2, I get 54. Again, that's even. Divide by 2, I get 27. 27 is 9 and 3, and 9 is 3 and 3. Okay, so looking at this, we see that they both have a 3, they both have another 3, they both have a 2, and they both have another 2. So therefore, the greatest common factor of 216 and 36 is 3 times 3 times 2 times 2. So the greatest common factor will be 36, because 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18, times 2 is 36. Now, when I said that 216 is special, it's actually 6 cubed, and if you knew that, you could have said it's 36 times 6, and then you know that they both have 36 as a factor. So you could have done it that way as well. All right. Here we have 81 and 18. So 81 can be factored into 9 times 9, which can then be factored into 3 times 3 and 3 times 3. 18 is 9 times 2. 2 is a prime number, but 9 can be factored into 3 and 3. Now they both have a 3 in common. They both have another 3 in common, and that's it. So the greatest common factor between 81 and 18 is going to be 3 times 3, or the greatest common factor will be 9. Okay? So I'd like you to try this one on your own. What's the greatest common factor of 21 and 56? Good luck.